not all people knew that Queen Ahtisa had a plan to be policewoman, actually. She planned to enter the Philippine National Police Academy way back then. So that only means that you have a strong sense of patriotism. So kamusta yun ngayon? May nabago na ba? How's your love for our beloved country, the Philippines, Queen Ahtisa?
I am very proud to be a Filipina. Everywhere I go, I always tell people that I'm from the Philippines. And usually they'd say, but you're white, you don't look like a Filipina. And for me, that's the point of being proud of being a Filipina. You show that Filipinos are diverse. Like we are not just one color. Filipinas are diverse and beautiful and talented and skillful. And with regards to the plan to join the Philippine Police Academy, that feels like forever ago, Kuya Eton. I was 18 when I wanted to join the Philippine Police Academy, but of course my family didn't want me to, and understandably so, but now I am living other dreams, and that's the thing about me. I have a lot of dreams, and that's one of them, but I am willing to pursue all the other dreams I have because they're endless.
Wow. You want to stay there? I'll just hand the microphone to you. All right.
Mabuhay! I'm Army Medina representing the Philippine Daily Inquirer. Ahtisa, I'd like to know, how challenging is it to prepare for a pageant that you don't have any previous editions to review and no former title holders to study?
I actually saw it as an opportunity. I thought that having no history, it's a great thing for me to be a trailblazer. I can set the standard. So I didn't see it as a challenge. I saw it as an opportunity.
And just to follow up, what standard would you like to set for Miss Cosmo?
I want to set the standard that they need an Ahtisa, hopefully, for them to be a Miss Cosmo. Someone who has a heart to effect long-lasting positive change, not just for herself, but for the community that she lives in and the people around her.
Thank you. Congratulations in advance. You know, I'm gonna base my question from what you said earlier during your intro. You said you're gonna be the most impactful beauty, and that everything is just ready, it's just waiting for posting. So, with regards to that, I would just wanna ask, how are you planning to excite us in terms of what you have or in store for us for the preliminary competition? Are you, as early as now, allowed to divulge who will be making the most important wardrobe of your competition?
Not yet. That's the thing. We are still in the process of choosing because we have a few designers who gave us evening gowns. So we wanted to make sure, me and Patty wanted to make sure that we choose the best before we announce anything. But there are a few designers that I'm working with. I'm working with Aaron Montoya and Mac Tumang.
And this microphone to my fellow pageant media friends. How do you feel that you've amassed already 1 million votes as early as now? Hindi pa nagsisimula yung competition.
It's unbelievable, really. You really see the bayanihan spirit of the Filipinos, and you see the power of the pageant powerhouse that is Philippines. We saw, I was the third batch that they put the photos for the voting, and yet we were #1 at one point, and it just shows how Filipinos really support our beauty queens and how much we love pageants and how much we're willing to work for us to get the first Miss Cosmo crown.
Pressure to live up to everyone's expectations.
I think I've given that up. I think during my previous competition, I had in my head a lot to live up to people's expectations. But you know what? Now I'm confident that I can be flawed, and if people love me, they'll still love me even then.
At the moment, round 2 tayo sa People's Choice. So, your message to our fellow Filipinos para mag-rank 1 tayo for the top 10 finalists.
First, thank you very much. I know that it takes effort and time to vote, and I really appreciate it. And we know that Miss Cosmo pageant is a new pageant, and they really care about our reach. They care about the impact that we can make. And if all of us Filipinos, we can work hard and we can work together to show them the impact of the Philippines, I think it will not go unnoticed and it will help us in vying the crown for the Miss Cosmo International.
I'm blocking your video. I'll sit down. I'm blocking your video. So can you tell me first, how did you achieve your look this time? I mean, can you share a little bit?
Well, of course, I can't achieve this without the help of my stylist, Patty Yap. She's around here, the gorgeous woman you'll see around. And Albert Cornyawan, they are usually the ones who show me the best look that I can achieve. And I just listen to them because they're the experts.
So I'm curious about the things, the criteria for Miss Cosmo. I was reading, I don't know if it's true. Of course, beauty, evening gown, swimsuit, talent, Q&A. Is that true?
Talent?
Oo.
Oh wait, I'll practice. Kaya pa.
But in terms of making impact, kasi you said that that's really what they want for the queens to have a reach. What kind of impact do you want to have, and in what realm? Like in what aspect of life or community?
For me, growing up with very limited opportunities, I was a self-taught entrepreneur. So I know the value of early education for young people and for them to be able to achieve their dreams. So I am working with Alan Academy. I am partnered with them where we give them the tools to be able to reach their dreams and to create the life they want for themselves. We teach them global citizenship, we teach them financial literacy, all the skills that you need to survive in the new fast-paced world that we live in today. That's the impact I want to make. I want to change the educational landscape of the Philippines. I know it's a big dream, but it's a dream worth pursuing.
Like what do you think you need to show talaga to prove that you're worthy of being the first Miss Cosmo? What do you think?
I think I'll just do my best. And I know that they are looking for a woman who can make an impact, and I hope that they deem me to be one and worthy of the first round. But I'll be myself. I know it's so cliche, everyone says that, but I really believe that if people will like you, they will like you even for your flaws.
We love you, of course. No, we love you, of course. Pero like in the world, like in the international scene, what is most to love about Ahtisa Manalo?
Me, I will laugh at your jokes. Even though it's not funny, I will laugh at your jokes. So that makes me likable, I think.
Hi! Congratulations in advance, Ahtisa.
Thanks, Mars friends.
Ito yung hindi natanong kasi ni Oyel kasi siya
Okay.
nagtatanong ito. So ilabas ng lahat ng mga cellphone. Kasi si Oyel ang pambansang tanong na to, so hindi niya natanong kanina. So ako magtatanong.
Wait lang.
Ano to?
Ready?
Okay, go!
Miss Ahtisa Manalo, why should you be our next Miss Cosmo International?
I think I should be the first Miss Cosmo International because I want to be a trailblazer. I want to set the tone of what it takes to be a Miss Cosmo. And I want to set the tone of what it takes for this pageant in the future. And I want to be a pioneer, I want to be the leader, I want to be a part of the pioneering organization that is Miss Cosmo in changing the landscape of pageantry forever.
Congratulations in advance. So this is Jay from Pageant Trend. I believe you had visited Vietnam. I want to know or how did you feel, or what did you feel the moment you landed on that country, and what can you say about their culture?
I was very surprised that when I landed in Vietnam airport, there were Vietnamese people waiting for me with my name and photos, and I couldn't believe it because I know that I am a beauty queen in the Philippines, but I didn't know that my reach reaches Vietnam, and I was very happy seeing that. It just shows that, you know, who you are really transcends language and culture. And when it comes to their culture, I really wasn't able to go around a lot because I was only there for 4 days. But I made sure to try their Vietnamese food because I love Vietnamese food, and it's the best. It's the best Vietnamese food I've had in my life. Well, so it's
Right for the crown, what do you want to gain in your journey in Vietnam?
To me, being able to experience Vietnam as a VIP guest of the whole government of Vietnam is what I'm looking forward to. In the past, when I did Miss International, it was the best experience of traveling I had. It was because we were taken care of properly, and I know that it's gonna be like that in Miss Cosmo with the limited 4 days that I went there the first time. I know that they're gonna take care of us, and I'm very excited to see the whole of Vietnam. It's gonna be a travel like no other. We're gonna be there for 3 weeks, and I know it's just gonna be a great experience where I can learn more about myself, grow professionally and personally.
Your physical and mental preparedness competing in the Miss Cosmo pageant, and why do you choose to rate yourself that rating?
It's a 10. I prepared for it.
Yes.
I made sure that there is no stones left unturned, and with that, it's just an easy 10.
Jeff, we've seen your pasarela, di ba? Like, it's very remarkable, especially sa pageant fans. So ngayon, may aabangan pa ba kami trained by Ian Mendehar, the one and only?
Of course, you should watch out for my pasarela. I think that's one of the things I always prepare for, and that's one of the segments where I really feel like myself. So yeah, you should watch out for that.
Philippines, her winning introduction. Philippines.
Maria Ahtisa Manalo, Philippines! Maria Ahtisa Manalo, Miss Cosmo, Philippines!
Messages, or a message, a couple of things that you want to say. Minsan ka lang namin makita. Pwede ba dito sa stage? Dali natin. Mag-sing siya sa mga natin, mga Vietnamese followers. Brother, could you join us right here for a quick message? Palakpakan naman natin. Could you introduce your
Wala si Adam kinikilig. Ala, si Adam.
Marcos Juan. Palakpakan naman si Marcos.
Marco,
Warren? Suarez. Marco Suarez. And ladies and gentlemen, alam ko yung mga nagtatanong dyan on your comments or on your live sessions. Marco! Dito,
Ayan ang boyfriend reveal
may boyfriend reveal na. At least kung walang rampa, walang Cosmo walk, may boyfriend reveal.
live boyfriend reveal.
Go ahead, brother.
I think you're beautiful. I've seen you prepare. I've never seen you work so hard. And I love you. I think you'll do great.
Ay, grabe. Two guys. Okay. Okay, we have a question. Miss D.
What does the world not know about Ahtisa that they should discover that makes her worthy to be the first Miss Cosmo International Q&A na? Oh, na-train ka na ni Attorney J. Hindi, yung totoo lang. Yung totoo. What do you know about it? What can you tell us about Ahtisa?
I think the first thing that comes to mind is her heart, like, and how strong it is. Like, she's fought through a lot of adversity, and I think it's going to show in the pageant for sure.
Are you going to Vietnam?
Of course.
Oh.
Hello everybody, thank you so much for being here. I know all of you are so excited for Ahtisa. You've been excited for her since 2018. And I've been very fortunate to be, one of the few that I remember going to one of your first trainings, seeing her very raw, very unpolished, and then she joined the pageant. When she joined Miss Universe Philippines, I actually did take time to talk to her. And when she, we've known each other for a long time. But it wasn't until then that we've actually had like these heart-to-heart discussions and heart-to-heart talks. Because I really wanted to get to know how she's grown and how she's been. And I really appreciate the person that she's become, the woman that she's turned out to be. But what impressed me the most and what made me admire her so much was when I asked all of the delegates in Miss Universe Philippines, if you do not win on that night, would you be willing to be considered for the other titles? Actually, that question, it was really because of you. Because we knew that she was going to be amazing. We knew she'd perform really well. But, as we know in pageants, there's that. When I asked her that, she did not hesitate. She said, I want to be Miss Cosmo. And when she said that, she said it without hesitation, but she said it with so much joy. And to me, that revealed something that I really admired in her, and that's her humility. And I know that because of that, I think it's leading you to your destiny. And we can only wish you all the best. And that's why I also wanted to make sure that I'm here today to wish you all the best.
Wow!
It's a human side. Things go wrong.
One more here.
And I think
Thank you naman. Naku, malaking party si Oyen.
Angel.
Ahtisa!
Can we have somebody from the vault? One of our friendly members.
Ahtisa! Ahtisa! More!
I'm standing in time. Those days, warm rains come rushing back.
Top 2 yan oh!
Have a groupie? Okay, medyo uso tayo ng...
At saka infertility.
Sinasabi.